Oh, snap. Welcome back to the Mystery Project. We got a crazy one right now. It says this arrest went from 0 to 100 real quick. Oh, hell. Y'all like the video? Let's check it out.
Kids ugly too. Listen. Y'all all ugly. That ugly. The kids ugly. Y'all all ugly.
Oh, my God. That escalated quickly. They're right. From 0 to 100. This lady right here, y'all, she's screaming just, you kids ugly, you're ugly. Why would you even say that?
That way. That way. You're ugly.
TikTok, can you guys hear it?
Come on. I see you way.
What the hell? Is that a nurse?
What the dude, stop! Oh!
That's another one too. It looks like a.
What's going on? Oh! Hey, what the Why am I being arrested?
Police work is a dangerous job. When criminals have nothing to
Man, that's what kills me too. Is when they're like, "Why am I being arrested?"
lose, they'll try anything to beat a charge. In the world of policing, a routine arrest is always the goal. But when suspects have other plans, an arrest can quickly go from 0 to 100 really fast.
Right?
Do me a favor. No.
Oh no, here we go.
Stand up. Stand up. You can't sit in the middle of the street. Stand up.
I don't want to. I'm
You have
done.
no choice but stand up. Stand up. You have to stand up.
On June 30th, 2023, police were dispatched to the scene of a crash after a woman was involved in a car accident with another family.
Oh, you crazy as hell. She caused a car accident and she's getting mad at the other people. It's the Mystery Project on YouTube, Sarah. The Mystery Project.
Let's just say that when the cops arrived on scene, she was less than cooperative.
Less than cooperative.
While she has the right of way, they sped up would not stop.
Oh hell, they got trash cans knocked over. There's like garbage all over everything.
She's saying they like the stop.
Oh hell.
You get him knocked in the nose.
Ma'am, last one more time. Step over here.
Call your brother. Call somebody black. Come on.
And that's like that's a family that's like.
Get back to Mexico. Go back to Mexico.
She hit a
the white car.
She hit a family of.
She was acting completely deranged. In an attempt to calm things
Oh,
down, the
hell
officer
no.
separated the people involved in the accident, telling the belligerent woman to wait by her car. To get to the bottom of things, the cop spoke to her friend, who at the time of the accident was in the passenger seat.
Before all like she's stuck at a stop sign. They just kept going. Is there any way like y'all can like you can take a report or something like?
So there's a report going to be made.
Uh-huh.
It's you were in the car with her.
Yeah, I was on the passenger seat.
So I mean, if she calmed down, we can actually get this stuff rectified. But her acting like this
She
ain't gonna
calmed
get
down.
fixed. I feel
Oh,
you.
thank you.
I understand that, but somebody has to do something. If you want to go in her car and get her documents for me, because the report's going to be made
Like, you need
regardless.
license or
I
something?
need her license, registration, and proof of insurance.
Okay.
All that needs to be inside the crash report, right? And then we'll take a story from whoever. And whoever was driving, we'll ask these questions. But her yelling and trying to fight the people, we can't. We're only getting one side of the story. She's not even giving a side of a story.
How dare you?
Your car is pretty much.
What? It's pretty much what?
I don't know if it's drivable.
I don't think so. Will you help me out and see?
Well,
What?
I will spit on you. I'm gonna get spit right out.
Whoa, relax.
The woman continued walking around the scene of the accident, threatening people
Crazy.
and being verbally abusive to everyone
I'm trying
around
to
her.
thank you.
As the officers approached her once again to get her license and registration, she attempted to shift the blame to her friend.
I'm not doing shit for nobody else. Cause stupid Toddy had me rushing. Car and you.
Can you explain what happened again?
Oh my God! Yeah, you're a real peach.
So she was driving.
She was driving on here.
She stopped right there, and
She
then
stopped.
nobody was coming in, so nobody was coming. So they kept driving. This car just came. I don't know what it's doing. Like, just kept going and stopping up and just kept going and just kept.
Oh hell!
Okay,
Kid,
It's
is there like coming?
It's some body cam footage of this lady that like it says arrest went from 0 to 100. I guess she caused a car accident and then got mad at the other people and like is just cursing them out and everything.
Yeah,
Come over to YouTube, you can see it.
Somebody's coming to pick y'all up? Okay, cool. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. I don't know what to tell you. It's easily fixable. If you just can't drive it right now. I don't know. When the record gets here, it's okay. So listen, man, go to your car. Go to your car. To the car.
She's gonna get arrested.
No, stand up. Stand up. You can't sit in the middle of the street.
Why are you trying to sit
Stand up.
down? You already caused one accident. Now you're trying to cause several more.
You have no choice.
Low capacity. Get up.
You have to stand up. You don't want to sit in the middle of the street.
I don't want to.
At least sit on the sidewalk.
Virginia, good to see you.
I don't want to have to pick you up. Okay? Can you stand up for me? Can you please stand up for me? Just stand up.
Please stand up. Please stand up.
It was anyone's guess why these two were friends. The woman's mood swings were out of control. At the drop of a hat, she'd switch from anger to rage to threats of physical violence. By this point, she'd become so confrontational that even her friend Toddy was fair game to her.
Toddy got me in this predicament. You sitting up. Oh, I can't even see him. You.
There's some detail.
And Toddy. Toddy can't talk to me no more. You. Don't ever talk to me again in your life. Your kids ugly too.
Listen.
Y'all all ugly. That ugly. Your kids ugly. Y'all all ugly.
That
She just calling all the kids ugly.
way. That way.
You're ugly. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. You move on.
Come on.
Why are you calling the kids
I'm not
ugly?
about to chase her now.
They were just sitting in their car seats.
I'm not chasing her, bro.
The woman refused medical attention. Instead, she decided to hang around the scene of the accident, berating anyone and everyone. Things were already confusing, given the language barrier with the family involved in the incident, yet the suspect here was making things even more difficult.
No,
Mexican?
hell. Of course she
This
was.
way. Thank you. Go over here with your friend. Don't get
Donald
caught.
Trump. Get off of me.
Go to Alazán. ¿Cuál es el nacimiento de ella?
Agosto 7.
Dang.
Eso está la respuesta más.
What are they doing?
No, aquí, ¿verdad? That's okay.
Throughout the entire ordeal, the suspect just got more and more abusive and racist. Before long, her behavior drew a crowd of onlookers eager to watch this woman make a fool of herself. To get things under control, the cops knew they'd have to put her in handcuffs and get her in the back of a squad car before things escalated any further.
I don't want to fight with her. She's going to crisis, bro. But we're not about.
You know what? She hit somebody, bro.
Who she hit?
No, you don't know what she's gonna do.
Yeah, it's crazy as hell. No, she told him to call ICE. Because she hit a family of Hispanic people. It's like a wife, a grandma, maybe, like 2 or 3 kids. And she said, call ICE. And now she's dancing around in the street acting crazy as hell.
Man, let her act crazy, bro. These shits get told, bro.
Look, she's dancing like it's a damn parade.
Oh, she's clearly out of her mind.
Go to Mexico. Go to Mexico.
Oh, hell. Now she's trying to run from the cops. They're cheering. Y'all hear that? That's like probably like 50 people all around cheering because she just got like cuffed. Oh, hell. They're still cheering.
My car's still gonna be fixed.
My car's still gonna be fixed. Oh, hell.
While the crowd watched and cheered the woman's arrest, she continued screaming and shouting at the officers while inside the police cruiser. They ignored the woman's insults and took her to jail for further processing, but she still had time to yell more insults at the onlookers.
Ugly.
Man,
What?
why would you keep talking? Just shut up.
Let's see.
Stop pushing me around. Wrong with you? Back the up.
Whoa.
What?
You sound like a real peach.
But you can't.
Heather, it's all right. There's more. There's a lot more coming. Go hit that follow button.
Stand in the box. Stand up. Stand in the box.
And they don't have any time for her.
That's not gonna happen. Spin around. Spin around for me.
It's gonna happen. I bet you.
They charged the suspect with disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and aggravated menacing with racial bias. Perhaps the cops would have tolerated her outbursts more if she'd broken into song like our next suspect.
Oh, hell, here we go. Dude's gonna bust out into song.
On October 29,
Lord.
2024 in New Jersey, the cops were conducting crowd control over Halloween weekend. Suddenly, a man approached them, hurling insults and acting all around crazy.
I dare you, she approached me first. Hysterical. Put that on Jesus, thank God, all the time right now. It's funny, hysterical. She approached me first. Get the hysterical.
What is he doing?
I'm way too sexy for this. Put that on Jesus, hysterical. What did I do? There was a crime. She approached me first.
You're being disorderly. We are going to arrest you.
That is so
We are
funny.
gonna arrest
Hysterical. That is my bro. That is my
Yep. That's dumb. That is dumb as hell.
125.
TikTok, come over to YouTube. You can watch it. The Mystery Project.
Watch that. Hysterical. Hysterical. 1v3 on God. I'll save you, bro. Hysterical.
What is he even saying?
Jesus Christ. I got him. I got one.
That's, yeah, he's on something.
Wow, that definitely escalated quickly. The suspect was so non-compliant that it took at least 7 officers to subdue him and get him in handcuffs. Naturally,
7?
all that commotion drew a massive crowd, placing the officers on high alert. The man continued singing like he was a cast member of Hamilton, while the officers placed him in the squad car and took him off to jail.
It's hysterical. I'm way too sexy for the bed. Hysterical. If you want to,
Man,
he assaulted me. I defended myself. I gave you guys my knife instead of defending myself. If 3 people assaulted me when I was in that position, you guys had my knife.
yeah, they were doing, yeah, they did it to you.
I gave it to you guys.
I didn't do nothing.
The same. I may have more sensitivity than talent, but I will be the king of my world and thank God that I'll never be you. Thank God I'll never be you. Relax. No, don't.
Yeah, thank God you'll never be on American Idol either. Is that still a thing? That doesn't exist anymore, huh? That can't exist. There's no way that exists anymore.
I didn't smash. Watch. You feel good, bro? Stop. I got this 8 done. You feel good, bro? You guys fought me 1v10, and you're accusing me of violence? No, bro. Stop tensing up. You're pathetic, bro.
The suspect was taken into a holding room for processing. Even while surrounded by cops
Yeah,
in a police
they're the
station,
ones that are
the man
pathetic.
did everything in his power to resist. After being handcuffed securely to a bench, he pled with the officers to hear his side of the story.
Listen, bro. Stop. All day I was napping behind blue eyes. Please listen to me. Are you
Just take a deep breath.
Let me go.
Then we're gonna talk.
Let me speak.
We're gonna talk.
All day behind blue eyes. Let's play soccer. They would hurt me sing, bro. Take it off
That's
so they can hear me.
Whole day I
Take it
was
off so they can
sleeping
hear me,
behind
bro.
blue eyes.
We're beyond that COVID. Listen to me. Behind blue eyes. I had ton reps there, bro. I popped pre-workout. I sang a Holy Communion song. meth for the rest for Jesus. There's a funny joke with it. Their parents around it. They not only started saying more, they started saying more in silence to my community. They said, say more about this. I said, you don't support meth? Okay, so you support the guys that banned it. You support all federal agents that were sitting in their community chairs, 90 years old, dogged out on 170 milligrams of Adderall. So those guys banned that. Yeah. See what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. Can I leave? It seems like I'm fucked up or incoherent. I defended myself 1v3 and I'm having this level of artistic enemies. The people came through with me, beyond money, talking about this.
You sound crazy as hell. What did anybody? What?
What the fuck?
You sound nuts.
Support our kids. I said,
He's like that one lady. Remember the one lady that was talking about like she owned Walgreens, but she didn't really own it, and she wasn't really the management, but they were doing something. What? Remember that? That lady was like, she said, "I got a restraining order against them," and they were like, "Against who?" And she's like, "Against the management." Are you the manager? No, but it's in process. What?
song, not for the rest of Jesus. And I acknowledge it during some of the points of Holy Communion. It was like, what you're saying is true, assault that with you. I posed in her face. That's what upset the other two guys more. That's what upset you more, is I didn't actually go to that extent of overseeing the 19th Amendment bar and hit that he hit you first. I didn't even do that. So then I incentivized him. I got my takedown. I could have just let him go. Listen.
After that,
he said, I got my TikTok.
Man started to calm down a bit. The cops adjusted his handcuffs so he could take a seat, and so the cops could easily search him for weapons and contraband. Throughout the whole ordeal, he continued playing the victim, blaming the cops for his predicament and making excuses for his actions.
This is ridiculous. All my data, bro. Like, no bull. I said I wasn't gonna do this, but this is how ridiculous we're getting. What am I gonna do? I don't have any weapons. You guys took my knife. I gave it to you. I'm about to get footage.
Listen,
after I was assaulted. Stop acting like I'm violent.
While you.
Let me take my sweater off, bro.
Right, we'll do that, but can I search you first and then take your sweater off? Is that cool?
You want to read my book? That's what you're saying.
Is this?
Man, just what is he even saying? What is he doing?
Oh my god! You see my thing? You see my two? Man, what the f***? I said, give me a spoon.
I'm free to go. They did everything they had to. They took my prints.
They did that to me. They said, sit there, bro.
No, but you're fucking.
He literally walked up to the cops acting like this too. Is what the craziest part is.
No, I'm not. I slept on the street on the side.
Shut up. Shut up.
Come on, bro.
Because then you want to take your sweater off, right?
Yeah, I gotta blow my nose.
I swear to this one. I'm fine there.
Jeez.
Yep, word salad mill, exactly.
I think you're putting me in fuck. Let's stop running your mouth.
They broke my guitar. A fat broke my guitar.
Due process is done.
Right.
I'm trying to go home to my dog, dude.
Okay, so sit there and be quiet.
No,
That's why.
You're not though. You're running your mouth though.
I'm trying to go home to my dog.
She
Sit there and be quiet.
Her skin was lighter than mine. You get what I'm saying? She broke my.
While the suspect continued pleading his case, another
Ridiculous. YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. Hey, TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new. And if you want to watch this, not just hear it, come over to YouTube. The Mystery Project. Somebody put in the chat. The Mystery Project. You can see it. Come on over.
detainee saw a chance to berate the officers and get in on the action. Searching a suspect usually takes moments, but things took longer than usual due to the suspect's refusal to cooperate.
We sang much louder songs in the street, drinking, smoking, nothing egregious. I don't do those things. I smoke weed, I smoke cigarettes. I smoke cigarettes. I drink weed, I smoke cigarettes. You got what I'm saying, bro? I didn't
I'm sure that's all you do.
do anything nefarious on this house.
Oh, hell. Sid, yep, I'm back. Andrew, thanks for the squirrel, dude.
Sing songs loudly.
You have any
No
necklaces?
issues. No, I do not adore nooses on myself, bro. Come on, bro.
You have necklaces?
I already answered that. No.
What did he even
I don't
say?
do jewelry,
You
bro.
don't do jewelry?
No.
Take a seat, dude. This way. Turn the other way.
This is what we're agreeing to.
The suspect was charged with resisting arrest,
Oh,
disorderly
hell.
conduct, and aggravated assault. While he did resist arrest, at least he didn't try to attack officers like our next suspect. On October
Oh, hell, Alice, you look crazy as hell. What are you doing?
9th, 2024, in Davenport, Iowa, police responded to a call from a hospital regarding an intoxicated woman. She was harassing the nursing staff after being transported to the hospital
Oh, okay, so it wasn't an actual nurse. I thought this lady was a nurse, but she's just in like scrubs. Probably because they had to get all that stuff off her.
to be cleared before being transported to jail.
Okay, I need to get blood work, so you need to turn around and cooperate. No, I'm not Sit down. I'm not doing that shit. Don't yell in my face. I'm yelling at you. I'm not doing that when I'm intoxicated.
Please sit down. Please sit down.
I'm not doing that when I'm intoxicated. You can wait until
Go have a seat. Go have a seat.
You can wait until tomorrow.
Go have a
You
seat.
can wait. I see you.
You can wait until tomorrow. No. Yeah, you're going down. See, like, the nurses are right there. This is one of those times where, like, why not just give her, like, a little Dexter? Just, just right in the neck. Just one time. Just, out. Don't go full Dexter. I'm not saying that. Don't do the whole thing. But, like, that first part, just out, She's not going to resist. She's not going to do anything at all except just stop. Right? Just out cold. Why not?
I see it.
They got the nurses right there. They got the stuff. They can just be like, oh, let's go. Just done.
Hey, hey!
TikTok. Make sure you subscribe.
I got an
Trying to get to 25.
She's got my badge.
Sorry.
She's got my badge.
You got help.
Come on.
Oh, that's a nurse right there. Man, that's crazy as hell. The nurse had to jump in and help him. She ripped her RN badge off.
She's dust. You love her.
Oh, it's the EMT. Never mind.
Thank you.
What else?
Did you see that? Looked like he dropped it, but it hit her in the face. Look.
Mark. She's dust.
Watch.
You
I
love
wonder if you look. It looks like he hit her in the face. Look, he's like, I'm gonna take this. Thank you. Let it go, and then here you go.
Thank you.
Boom. Oh
What else?
no.
1, 2, 3.
After being
Wonder how hard it was to even get that lady in those scrubs. You know what I mean?
placed in handcuffs, the woman immediately calmed down. In fact, she quit talking altogether. To get to the
thank
bottom
God.
of things, they sat the suspect down on a nearby gurney and tried
It does. I thought maybe it was a dude, but no. She just went full like 11 from Stranger Things right there.
to question her, but it was completely futile. Thankfully, the nursing staff was there to clue them in on what happened.
You alright? That was kind of silly.
Yo, if you're watching, hit me with the
Oh,
one
no,
squirrel
what
action.
are you trying to do? Those are double locks, so they can't tighten up on some of the before.
Ow.
Yeah, for sure.
Amanda! Welcome back.
That's why she got escalated.
Don't kick.
Well, if we can't get some labs, then we're going to end up taking you to jail, so.
Downport 716.
You understand?
You and her.
Yeah.
Anyone else get assaulted?
Look, those nurses like, man,
Is she
you don't get
discharged?
paid enough for this.
Is she discharged?
I think they're working on it right now. I'll get you in this back right now.
No, I have contacts.
Here's her paperwork. Let me just go over it.
Okay. Davenport 716, 320. And Dan Yusuf Forest at East. You're injured?
I came down on my knee.
It's a mark. Scrapes. That's it.
You were there so to get slammed.
Thanks for the follow.
Yes, he got me sick.
Thankfully, during the woman's outbursts, no one on the nursing staff was seriously injured. It was clear this behavior was commonplace, seeing as how quickly the staff got back to work. Next, the cops got confirmation that the suspect was cleared to be taken to jail.
Can you sit up?
Oh, you can listen now, huh?
I'm gonna walk you to the squad car, okay?
It got real. Oh, that was a big boy right
You got
there.
that
You
seat
see
for me?
that, Tom? That
Thank
was a
you.
big boy. Can't imagine that dude taking you down. And it was like 6'7", probably weighed 350 pounds. Look at that boy. He said, "Yo, you going to jail."
What up, Alice? Long time no see.
Oh, and he knows her.
Put your feet that way.
Oh, hell. He knows her. Guys, what up? Just out cold.
All right, come on out.
Where am I? Where am I? Who are you?
That way, door B1.
Mobes.
The suspect
Snap,
was
Layla,
taken
what
to
you
the
doing?
Davenport jail
Thanks for
and
the
charged with
heartbeat.
open container, public intoxication, and
Open
assault on
container?
persons in certain occupations. On the 1st of February 2023, police
here we
were
go.
called to a residence after a woman called police claiming her boyfriend had drained her bank account. However, the tables turned when the officers informed the woman that they were actually there for her.
You dumb. That's some smooth brain activity right there. My boyfriend drained my bank account. Well, you're going to jail. What? I wonder what happened. Let's find out. TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new, tap the screen like crazy, and come over to YouTube if you want to watch the video. On TikTok, they won't let me show you, but on YouTube, you can see everything. Everything. The Mystery Project on YouTube. Come on over. The Mystery Project.
So, I don't even know the extent of it right now because I don't have my debit account. He could have went into my bank and withdraw money from my bank.
Could have.
No, but he did steal money and I have the receipts for it. But he also could have done more, but I don't know that yet.
So
I do have
receipts
proof.
do you have?
While I was in jail, he had my phone in my car. I requested it to be with my mom. I called her multiple times while I was in the jail. She could not find it. It was in my car with him.
Oh.
It was charged more than it was. But when I left, my phone was on 4% when I left. And my phone was on 14 when I got back. Cash App yesterday. I was in jail at 3:01 a.m. $100 sent to him. $75 sent to him at 7:10 p.m. $71 sent to him at 8:23
So
p.m.
y'all share a bank account?
No.
Okay, then how was he able to get hit?
He had my phone. He had my online banking. He was able to transfer out of my savings because he had my phone. My passwords are saved on my online banking. And he also went into my email, changed my banking passwords.
To make matters worse, she claimed that her boyfriend was missing, along with her car and all of her identification. The cops understandably had some questions when they found out the woman's time in jail played a role.
What did they serve you at the jail?
We have a no contact order.
Mm-hmm.
I have
what
not
else?
talked to him.
Okay.
They put me on ROR.
ROR. Okay, yeah, I know.
So I don't know anything because they didn't give me my papers.
They didn't give you papers, but you signed them because I just got them from.
I signed them, but I don't have my papers.
But
I left them on a bench, and then they said that they couldn't find them.
Okay, well I have the papers.
I don't.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
On that paper, it says you can't be within 500 feet of his residence, and this is listed as his residence.
Oh yeah, but my mom and his mom talked, and his mom said that he is going to stay there. And my mom cleared that up with him before.
Okay, I understand.
That doesn't matter. You're going to jail. Oh, hell.
Understand that, but that should have been explained to the judge. But right now, what I have, On paper, you're not supposed to be here without law enforcement present.
No contact orders are very serious business. Their entire
Right.
purpose is to protect victims of abuse, and anyone caught violating their terms could face serious consequences. Whether or not the man stole money from her does not give her the right to show up at his door. She should have called the cops or filed a complaint, but instead she left the officers with no choice.
Okay. Okay.
So what do I do then?
So go ahead, turn around, put your hands on your back.
Wait, what?
But
You're
you're
arresting me, Mom.
kidding me?
Mom,
Put your
wait.
hands. Hey, you stay.
Wait, no.
I'm calling a lawyer. Lawyer's gonna say, "Wait, you had no contact order?" Yes. And she showed up anyways? Yes. When's the court date? I'll see you then.
Stop. Wait, he stole money from me. You're gonna do this?
He stole money from her.
Okay, man.
Wait, my
Call
mom
the
said it
police.
was okay for me to come here. Wait.
Stop.
Stop.
Man, you sound like a damn dog. She said, "Ma, ma, 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 ma."
Hey. No.
Oh, God. What, are you going to run to your mom? Arrest them both.
Calm down.
Gia, stop.
Mom, stay with me.
Her baby lives here. This is
My
my
mom,
house. This
Look,
is my
I was told it was
house.
okay. I told the
This
court.
is my house.
Okay,
No.
I'll explain everything
Look.
to you, okay?
Mom,
Oh, probably because they were living together, and on the paperwork, he listed their house as his address. But on the no contact order, it says that she can't be there, and she's there. Oh, you called the cops. She called the cops to report the fact that he supposedly stole money from her. But so they showed up and arrested her? Oh, God. That's a smooth brain, y'all. Smooth brain. No grooves. Just bowling ball.
To go. Where is she
Okay.
supposed to go?
Come on.
Ma'am,
You need to put your
explain
hands
everything to you,
behind your
okay?
back, okay?
No.
If you don't do that, you're
Right now.
gonna get an extra charge. Do you hear me? If you don't do it,
Please, I can't.
okay.
Her baby is.
My baby's here. Is there anything else I could do?
What is this
Is there anything else I could do? Am I going to go to jail again?
Look, I'm
The cops
Am I
explained
going to
that
go to
this
jail again? What do
situation
you think being arrested means, you idiot?
was out of their hands.
Am I
But the
gonna go to
suspect
jail
was pleading
again?
her case.
Well, let's see. You violated your no contact order, so yeah.
The officers told her they'd have to sort things out at the
Caitlin,
police
what are you
station. In an attempt to protect her daughter, the suspect's mother tried to clear things up.
here's the thing, okay?
He's not here.
It doesn't matter if he's here or not, okay?
He's officially hold on. Time out real quick.
Time out. Who are you, lady?
Her lease is up in March.
said
He's out as of March 1st. Okay? He has not paid me rent yet.
It doesn't matter, okay?
He does not live here in my mind.
It doesn't matter, okay?
He doesn't live here in my mind. Oh, okay, lady. He doesn't live here in your mind, so I guess it's okay that she violated a no contact order because it's in your mind. You dumb. That's where she got her smooth brain.
This is
Right
our
there.
home, my home,
A couple of smooth brains right there.
with my daughter.
His listed address is here, okay?
Okay.
Since she was arrested last night, she's
He neglected his baby as well.
Can I speak?
How am I supposed
Listen, I understand what's going on, okay? I understand you're upset, but I gotta
I'm
explain.
very upset because this is not right.
This is why I gotta explain to you, okay? He lives here, okay? This
Is
is
he here?
it doesn't matter if he's here or not, okay? This is his listed address, okay, with the
Won't be
court.
for long.
Okay, well then
She said it won't be for long.
they're gonna have to go to the courthouse
Oh, I will go to the courthouse.
and get the no contact
You
order,
gotta stop by the jail too because you have to pick up your daughter.
okay? Amended, okay? But right now, you can
Jenny, Jen, Jen.
Jen.
Good to see you.
I'm going to jail, Mom.
It was like talking to a brick wall. She had a right to be upset, but like the officer tried to
Low
explain,
capacity.
just because
That's what
you're
it is. It's just low capacity.
upset does not give you the right to violate the conditions of a no-contact order. Not wishing to return to jail just hours after being released,
Man, she's trying to run in the house, y'all. She's trying to run in the
the
house.
suspect hatched a ridiculous spur-of-the-moment plan.
Run.
There's no reason to
Gia, stop!
stop.
Gia,
Mom!
Gia.
Can I please?
Then she ran inside to like where her kid is, so now her kid's gonna see this.
Can I have my phone, please? Can you
Oh
put it
my God.
to my mom?
Yes. We'll give it to your mom, but yeah.
So there's got to be no evidence.
You know what's crazy? These people vote.
What the fuck? You what?
Oh God.
I'm not touching your phone.
Andrea,
I
welcome
didn't
back.
do any evidence off your phone.
Carol, thanks for the heart.
Well, can I go to the hospital, please? Can I please go to the hospital? You said I would have an ambulance.
Okay.
I feel like
Hospital for what?
I'm having a heart attack. Can I please?
Can you hold on, Brett?
I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
Me.
Can I please go to the hospital? Can I please go to the hospital? I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
All right. Put your butt in first. Watch your head.
Ow. Ow.
At the woman's
She shut that door hella quick.
request, EMS
said,
arrived
"Shut
on
the
scene. While
hell
they
up."
prepared to check her vitals, a no-nonsense cop showed up to hold her accountable for her actions.
Oh, here you
We're
go.
pretty big fans of cops like this on the channel because they always put entitled criminals in their place.
Ooh, let's get him.
I'm Corporal Cavis. I'm one of the supervisors. I'm on scene now. You just resisted and fought my guys. No. There's no snacks. There's none of that stuff. They're going to check you, treat you.
I
and we're
haven't
gonna go
eaten,
get you.
sir.
Okay. They'll feed you at the jail.
Snacks.
They didn't though.
They're going to check your pulse. They're going to check your stuff, and then we're going to go.
She wants snacks? You could try to run from the police officer. You could try to do all that stuff. And then you'd be like, I need a snack.
Am I gonna get out of this jail?
No, they're going to bury you underneath it. You.
Probably not so. Try not to move your...
When is that?
Tomorrow morning.
So I'll be there. They don't have it in the afternoon. He just told me that they had it in the afternoon.
Okay, then I misinformed you. I apologize. Is there anything wrong with your heart or your lungs?
Yeah.
What's
I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
No, what medical history do you have?
I don't know. Can I please go to the hospital?
Hey, there you go. Good, and you? Good.
Can I please go to the hospital? I feel like I'm having a heart attack. I need to be seen.
Lady, you are crazy as hell. You wouldn't be able to talk for that long if you were having a heart attack.
The woman told the officers that while she didn't have a history of cardiac issues, she felt as though she couldn't breathe. If she was telling the truth and not
calm
just
down.
attempting to delay the inevitable, she was probably experiencing a panic attack. Either way, she wanted to be taken to the hospital, and they simply can't ignore her request.
I need to go to the hospital, please. Can I have these in the front? I promise I won't run anywhere.
We are not denying you actively resist.
I feel you are.
I promise you, we are
What?
not denying medical
You think I'll be out of jail in the morning? You think I'll be out of jail in the morning?
It's up to the judge. That ain't up to us here, man.
Man.
Are you guys gonna document that he stole from me and took my car?
What?
Can I see my mom before I leave?
Can I see my mom before I leave? What are you, 5 years old? Oh my gosh, she looks like she's in her 20s. Can I see my mom before I leave? No. You idiot.
Good. Yeah, right. What was that?
Yeah, the longer you drag this out, it's just going to take longer for you to go to see a judge and all that, okay?
I know, but I need to be
So if you really need to be
I
seen...
can get a blood pressure to the
Cammy,
office.
thank you.
Sure.
Can I just go in the
Yeah, good
ambulance,
deal.
please?
No, just have a seat. Right, we'll figure this out.
Although she demanded to be taken to the hospital, the on-scene medical staff informed the officers that she was cleared to be taken to jail. Suspects do have the right to request medical assistance, and
The EMT said, you look fine. Shut the hell up, get in the car, you're going to jail.
in this case, the medical
Carol, thank you. By the way, TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new, tap the screen like crazy, and come over to YouTube if you want to watch the video with us. The Mystery Project on YouTube.
staff at the jailhouse could treat her.
The Mystery Project. Come on over. Subscribe. We're live right now.
It's not going to code out the back of the car.
Yeah. As long as she continues to control her breathing, she will be fine.
I'm good with that. Up your sliding feet real quick.
I need to go.
You need to slide feet.
Am I getting?
You need to slide
Can I have
feet
my
in.
rights?
Can I have my rights?
Am I gonna be able to go to the hospital?
No.
They have medical staff on scene. On staff at the gym.
I need to go to the hospital. That's what I need to do right now.
You need to.
Dad, I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack.
They just checked you out, okay?
I need an EKG. I want to go to the hospital.
You can bet
He
your
rolled up
bottom
the window.
dollar that she wishes she'd never called the police. They charged the woman with resisting an officer
Yep.
and violating a protection order.
Yup. Idiot.
On December 8th, 2024, police were dispatched
Oh, hell. What's this one going to
to
do?
a gym after a woman was accused of pulling the fire alarm.
A gym? She pulled the fire alarm in a gym? She looked like a adult, too. The hell are you doing that for?
When officers arrived, she'd already left the scene, but the gym staff gave them her contact details, so they gave her a call.
She scanned into the gym. She's like, man, I'm about to get the hell out of here. They're never going to find me. Actually, she lives here. Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
Let's speak to Karen.
This is Karen.
Hello, Karen. This is Deputy Murphy with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. How are you?
Florida.
Well.
Okay, so I need to talk to you about an incident that just happened up here at the at your gym.
I'm not familiar. Go ahead.
You dumb. That's so stupid. Man, we have you on video pulling the fire alarm. I need to talk to you about it. I'm not familiar with that. You, huh?
To a gym?
Yeah.
You go to, were you up at Crunch Fitness today?
No.
No.
So you was not at Crunch Fitness today?
That's lying, dude. That's lying too, you idiot.
Yeah.
So that
like they don't have cameras and like they don't have you scanning in.
So that wasn't you who pulled the fire alarm?
I don't know what you're speaking. I did have a gym membership. I don't understand. I was trying to cancel, but I don't know what you're doing.
You went in trying to cancel your membership. They told you couldn't or whatever, so you pulled the fire alarm. That's exactly what happened. She got mad because they wouldn't let her cancel the membership because she probably didn't do it right. And she said, "Oh, really? Well, then everybody leave." You going to jail.
So I'm asking you, I'm just asking you, were you up at Crunch Fitness today?
No.
No, not at all. So it wasn't you that was up at Crunch Fitness? No. Okay. If I have any more questions, I'll be contacting you.
Okay.
Sure.
The woman denied she was involved in the incident and also denied being in the gym that day. So the cops went back to the fitness facility to interview staff and potential witnesses. And what the officer heard didn't sound too good for our suspect.
How sure are you guys it was her?
Sorry?
So how sure are you guys that it was her?
Please.
Oh, because she said she wasn't up here.
She said she wasn't.
Yeah.
She was here yelling at me.
I'm just saying what she said.
Yeah.
She was, like,
She was here yelling at me. Show him the camera.
No, he can't. I have to email someone to get it.
She said she wasn't here, but we have her check-in history too.
Now, what Crunch does they like they face pop up when they scan their car?
Yes. You have the picture.
Okay. Is there a way I can get a printout of that of her scanning incident? Or no?
Yeah. I think so.
They didn't scan her in?
The one with the gray? Okay. Hello. Are you busy?
Good.
Hey, question. So did you see the young lady who pulled the fire alarm, or you just
I
heard?
didn't see it. I just heard the click sound, and then I heard the door open and the fire alarm go off.
All right, you can see somebody walking. Right?
I saw her walk past, but she was behind me when it happened.
Gotcha.
I didn't physically see it.
Oh, I appreciate it.
The suspect's check-in history proved she was at the gym that morning. A staff member explained that the woman demanded to speak to the manager, and when she was told she would need an appointment, she stormed out, pulling the fire alarm as she left. Eventually, the suspect agreed to meet with the officer to share her side of the story.
See, I knew it. She went in there, talked to the manager, trying to cancel it. They were like, "Oh, the manager's not here. You can't cancel right now." She went, "Really? Cancel this?"
Well, what happened when you came up here today? You said you came up here to
cancel a membership.
Okay.
They're giving me a hard time to cancel a membership. They said I had to pay $100 to cancel. They said I had to pay 3 months to cancel $120. And I told them that made no sense. I'm not going to use the div. I'm not going to pay $100 to cancel. I just opened the membership, I guess. So it's a little back and forth.
So what happened after that?
I mean, I was calling different store. They said the same thing. But that was about it.
Well, so what happened when you left? You was upset and you just walked out the door?
I was on the phone with somebody else. I called a different location.
Okay.
And they said the same thing, that I had to pay 3 months to cancel the $100.
Okay.
And I told them that I just joined, and that's not fair to me because I paid some money to sign up. But I was pretty upset about that.
The officer asked her why she pulled the fire alarm when she left, but the suspect played dumb, saying that it wasn't her. Even when the officer explained to her that they had her on camera, she said it must have been someone else because she was on the phone. When the officer asked her where she lived, her tone began to change.
I don't usually give people my address. I don't tell them where
I don't give people my address, man. You are low capacity.
And my people, I'm the police, and you are under investigation right now. So you
hit
live
the
at
like button for me.
Land. I already know. So this conversation is over with. So you continue to keep playing these games. So I am going to issue a warrant out for your arrest. So goodbye, ma'am. You good to go. No, listen, because that's one game I'm not going to continue to play. No, yes you are.
He said, I am going to issue a warrant out for your arrest, so bye. And turned to walk away. She said, what? Sir.
Listen, I am not playing around. No.
Okay, he's going to ruin your life? Because, he was there and he made you pull the fire alarm? Or you pulled the fire alarm, and now you have to take accountability. Not that your life's going to be ruined for that, but you need to take accountability for it. You did it. It's not his fault you did it. God.
You're ruining your own life. Nobody told you to pull that fire alarm. You decided you wanted to do that. And then when I'm asking you questions, you're talking to me like I'm one of your boyfriends. Or some random guy on the street, and you're telling me that you're not going to tell me. Okay, ma'am. Okay, no.
They didn't even cancel.
Ma'am, you are free to go.
I don't want to ruin my life because of...
You decided to do it.
I'm not trying to ruin my life because of a gift. I'm not. This place is going to ruin my life. You're going to give me...
Yes, I am going to issue a warrant out for your arrest. So it's up to the state attorney.
I'm trying to avoid that.
No.
I'm trying to avoid that. Well, then don't do something stupid like pull the fire alarm because you're mad.
No, you know exactly what's going on.
What's going on?
Oh, okay. I'm issuing a warrant out for your arrest because you pulled the fire alarm.
Kimberly, thank you.
No, it's the ship is sailed. Okay.
This guy seems to be another no-nonsense cop, the kind we'd love to see on the Hidden Files. This young woman's an adult, and the cop has every right to treat her as such. After talking to the gym staff once again, he decided he had everything he needed to make the arrest. And the suspect here was unhappy to learn that she was no longer free to go.
Hey, another deputy there?
Hey, listen, don't do that.
Hey, what are you doing? You're not going to ruin my entire life.
Listen.
What are you doing?
What an idiot. You're not going to ruin my entire life. You did it, lady.
What are you doing?
Kimberly, thank you.
You're not going to ruin my life. What are you doing?
Yo, resub. Make sure you sub. I'm back.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop!
Stop resisting.
Who's gonna help you? Do you know what I mean? Like, the police are literally arresting you because you broke the law, and now you're resisting arrest, so you're getting more charges, but you're yelling help like what? Like somebody's gonna be like, oh, I'm about to fight the police and get charges of my own just so that you would not be put in the car 5 minutes, longer?
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Are you trying to kick me?
Looked like she did. Looked like she need him.
Help! Help! Ow! You're hurting me! You're hurting me!
You're hurting yourself.
Running from the crunch.
You're hurting me! You're
Oh hell.
But stop resisting. Get on your stomach.
Kelly, thank you for that.
Stop kicking me.
Oh God.
After a
you
long and frankly
crazy.
embarrassing display of childlike behavior, the officer eventually secured the suspect in cuffs with help from another officer who arrived on.
How do these people live? Like, if that's what you do when you're just like, you're at a gym, like you're just trying to like get a membership or cancel membership at a gym, that's how you act? Like, how does she grocery shop? How does she pay bills? Like, what happens when, you know, like, she's like, she calls up to say that she can't pay her like electric bill, and they're like, well, we're gonna shut it off, and she's like, and they're like, man, help what?
Scene. With the suspect finally in custody, it was time to place her in the squad car and take her directly to jail.
Look, you lost your shoes and everything.
Get in the car. Hey, bro, she's strong, man. You all right, man? Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, we're not playing. Okay.
But we will treat you like a lady if you act like a lady. Okay?
I was I'm not a criminal. I'm not a criminal. Stop.
You are now. And you're a smooth brain.
I'm not. I don't want to.
Again, that's not the thing.
I'm not a criminal.
You guys want to get your pictures now?
Yeah.
They charged the woman with battery on an officer, false fire alarm, first offense, resisting an officer with violence, and unauthorized use of 911 services.
Unauthorized use of 911 services? When did she? Oh, because she called the fire alarm. She pulled the fire alarm. I see.
On December 6, 2024, in Des Moines, Iowa, Officer Minahan saw two cars parked in a high-crime area. They were illegally parked, and he asked them to leave. While driving behind them, the officer noticed their headlights were off and decided to conduct a traffic stop.
Oh, hell. This is about to get crazy. TikTok, hit the follow button. Come over to the YouTube if you want to watch it. We're live on YouTube right now where you can see the video. You just got to search for The Mystery Project.
Unlock the door. Stop, you roll for me.
Why y'all pulling us over?
Okay, just hop out for me.
Why y'all pulling us over, sir?
Stop. Got a power block. Step out for me, face away from me.
Yes, sir.
Step out for me, face away from me. Stop.
Stop. I'm stepping away.
Face away.
Oh, hell. Yep, The Mystery Project on YouTube. Oh, get back in the car, lady.
Stop that.
Y'all better get back in the car because they're going to tase the hell out of both of you.
Stop. You gotta get drives done. Bring your tase. Stop.
Look, you're going to get tased. Get back in the car.
Resist it.
I hear a taser. You'll hear it?
Now.
Sounded like it. Tick, 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 tick.
40, I'm still fighting this car.
Police would later find out that the man in the back seat was Entree English Lewis, a 26-year-old male with a history of fighting law enforcement officers. Living up to his reputation, the cops had a lot on their plate while trying to subdue him and playing crowd control with his female accomplices.
Stop. Are you done?
That's got bit.
You bit the cop? Oh my god.
Wrap his legs up. Oh. Help me grab his right arm.
Insane.
Right arm. Mine's back. Oh, give me that, bro.
See, like right there. Just give him one little bit of Dexter, just right in the neck. Out cold. Nobody else has to get bit.
Yep.
Got it?
I got one. All right, Clark, let's get the other one. Clark. Help him with the. Hey, go.
You good?
He just bit me. Mother.
Pull him up.
He's got a gun on him.
Get up. Get up.
Oh, dang, he does.
Hey, you step out. Hey, step out. You got it. You got gloves?
You alright?
Okay, he's got a gun on him.
After a prolonged struggle involving multiple officers, he was eventually secured in handcuffs. Wrestling on the ground with an armed suspect is an officer's worst nightmare.
Right?
It's a
Holy hell.
miracle no one was seriously injured or worse. The officers then turned their attention to his accomplices. Lewis, however, was ready to get back in the fight.
Yeah, put them in handcuffs, please. Here.
Oh, he's about to try to fight him again. Oh, you.
Put him back on the ground. Put him back on the ground.
Put him back
Low
on the ground.
capacity.
Put him back on the ground. Watch this. Just get him on the ground.
Real quick. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in the car.
While in the back of the squad car, the man refused to identify himself to officers.
Of course. No, that's her phone. That was the first story. She caused a car accident and went crazy.
While searching his vehicle, they discovered an open container of alcohol. Next, they searched the female
Busted.
suspects, placed them in the back of squad cars, and began questioning them.
Hey, someone got your name? Someone got your name?
On my ID. No. I can tell you if you want.
Who is that? Who's the other girl? What's her name?
I just know her as KK. We're coworkers. Can somebody loosen my cuff, bro? This shit hurts. Hurts really fucking bad.
Oh, hell.
Like, this cuff on the right side is really tight.
Yep. Where are you guys at?
You said
Thanks for the
where?
rose.
Yeah, where are you
We
guys
were
at?
coming from, okay, so we were coming from our job because it's karaoke night.
Where's that at?
Sprockets. It's now on University.
It was on
And then-
Ingersoll?
Yeah.
Where's it out on University?
It's by, like, the Drake campus.
Really?
Yeah. They just moved location. No, he's a regular at our job.
You just wanted to ride home?
Okay, well, they just wanted to hang out, him, and then somebody else was at the bridge with us, and we didn't know that, like, we couldn't be there past a certain time. So then, when the officer originally pulled up, he's over there, he told us, so we were just leaving. They have a room here.
Yeah.
And so we were just gonna come and stay here for the night and then go in the morning.
The woman told the officer that she just met Lewis. She didn't know his real name, and she only knew the man by his alias, DK. Sensing that she could be lying, the officer pressed the woman for Entree's name, but she firmly denied knowing it. After that, before continuing the investigation, the arresting officer's injuries were photographed.
As the money, we sealed the bag.
How much money was it?
We didn't count. We just put it in evidence bag, sealed it, and then he had.
Okay, we'll take his phone.
Yeah.
Rose Ruby, yep. I'm on.
I can put that on property, and then yeah.
Grande.
Okay. You guys got this name by chance?
Yeah. Would you mind?
I'll take the gun.
Documenting the car, and then document the open container on the back seat as well.
Sure.
Huh? Yeah, it was in his pocket.
So interference in his pocket.
Yeah, probably felon in possession. And an open container.
During the initial scuffle, the arresting officer received a nasty bite from the suspect. As a result, paramedics arrived on scene to treat his injuries and administer shots. So they'd all be on the same page, he then filled his colleagues in on what transpired before they arrived.
What's up?
When this all happened, is there anywhere they could have tossed?
No, so I lit him up at 6 and Grant. So this was the car I went out with at Robert D. Ray, and then it left. So he was super nervous at Robert D. Ray. They were all piling on the car by the time I got there and took off. Then they're driving no lights on the back. So I light them up at 6 and Grand, and they come all the way around and pull in here. And then talking to them, he's super nervous. No, not yet. He's breathing super heavy. He's just going like this the whole time. Just covering his pocket. And then the odor of marijuana. And then so I get him out. After I get driver out, he gets driver out, brings her over here. I get him out. That's how nervous he is. He's sitting on an open container. So I go to detain him. He turns on us. We end up taking him to the ground right here.
Girls get out and they...
Yeah, they're just standing right there, so I tell them to go sit over there so we get our eyes on them. And then so how we landed is I landed with my arm around his head on the ground here, and my side was on the ground. And then we were able to get him on his stomach, and I got on top of his back, at which point he did bite me. And so I threw 3 or 4 strikes to the back of his head, and he let off.
The officers
he bit him, and he said, I threw 3 or 4 strikes to the back of his head. He bit him. He said, get off.
Here continued documenting the crime scene. At this point, they still had no idea who the suspect was. All they knew was that he was violent, armed, smelled like weed, and had a massive wad of cash on his person. Once again, they turned to his accomplice.
You hear that, TikTok? He smelled like he had been weeding his garden all day. That's what they meant by that. Weed eaters, some Roundup to kill all those pesky weeds in the front yard that grow up out of the dirt. You know what I'm talking about?
To gain more information.
I mean,
TikTok overlords.
What's his deal? Is he just...
Oh, hit me with a goal. We have to hit a goal so TikTok doesn't get mad as hell. Hit me with those bears. Come on, 100 bears. We could do that.
I don't know. He's the regular at our job, and him and his cousin wanted to meet up with us.
Okay. And his cousin was wanting to explore? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
What was your name again?
Kaylin.
Kaylin. Okay.
M-I-K.
No, you're good. I was just making sure I was talking to the right person. And so he's causing himself a host of other problems right now because he doesn't want to tell us who he is, right? That's an extra charges, all that sort of stuff. Huge help for us just to clear all this up so we can make sure everybody's good. How do you know this guy?
I work at a bar, the drink area.
With the other female?
Yes.
And he's just a regular?
Yes.
Okay, that's what she said too.
I think so.
What's his name?
I don't even know. It's D something. I don't know.
Okay.
And I feel like I said it wrong. That's why I'm okay, maybe I shouldn't say that because I really don't. I only worked there one day a week.
Yes. Yeah,
so I've only seen him a couple times.
Yep.
So
okay.
I just thought he was cool, we hung out with him, and this happened.
He was so cool.
I don't know.
Okay. You don't know his name at all?
No.
Okay.
I've been hearing D all day, but it's something after that, but I don't know what it is, and I don't want to say the wrong things.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
While questioning the women, the officers became suspicious that the man swallowed narcotics. Sitting in the cruiser, he began acting dopey, complaining that he felt ill. Fearing for the man's safety, the cops helped him out of the vehicle to get some air and check his vital signs.
You take anything that we need to get your stomach pumped for? I don't want you dying, man. Real profusely. Hey. You can borrow for that one. Did you swallow something you shouldn't have?
That's a yes. Corey, good to see you. Thank you.
Took a lot of stuff.
No, he wants that one. Don't hit me with those bears right there.
Put them in a car. There we go. Let's take over here. Perfect message.
You walk with him. Walk with him.
They don't have much.
Well, at least he's not fighting anymore.
But I put all the girls there, and I put you guys. It'll get sent to your my email.
Okay. Who's towing the car? Do you want to tow the car?
Yeah,
Okay. And then just text me the impound tag number.
Although he didn't admit it, the cops were certain that he'd swallowed something. Understanding the severity of the situation, he was quickly taken to the hospital to get his stomach pumped. In the end, the cops found out that the women were telling the truth. And after a few more questions, the officers sent them on their way.
You guys are both here in your own cars, right? You don't need to get checked out. You're good. Okay. You need to go.
Yeah.
Like, right away. Go on to get that investigation in you ASAP.
Oh man.
Not joking.
I thought
He's got.
it's just the comment after that. That's
No, he's talking to me. Yeah.
That's what happens when somebody bites you. You have to take a bunch of medication and it sucks.
Yeah, he bit me. Yeah.
Lewis wasn't so lucky, and they charged the man with possession of a firearm by a felon, assault on persons in certain occupations, interference with official acts, and an open container violation.
Man, that is
While
crazy.
it's never
as
a
hell.
good idea to get into an armed struggle with multiple officers, at least the man didn't cry out for his mommy like our next suspect.
Oh hell, here we go.
On September 30th, 2024, police pulled a vehicle over after noticing the passenger wasn't wearing a seatbelt. What should have been a routine traffic stop quickly escalated after the suspect refused to comply with the officer's orders.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You got your ID on you, sir? Sir, do you have your ID on you by chance? Okay. Do you have any sort of identification on you? What's your name, sir?
Well, so
When you drove by us, sir, you didn't have your seatbelt on. So
Yeah.
What's up? No, I had it on. I didn't see your seatbelt on, sir. At this point, you gotta identify yourself, okay? Oh no, I had my seatbelt on. Like this.
all right,
Yes,
so
for sure.
like he said, at this
Yeah, man,
point
thanks for
when
the
we
bear.
saw you did not have your seatbelt on, so you have to identify yourself.
I had my seatbelt on.
Okay, well you can keep saying that, but if you don't ID yourself, then you're gonna go to jail. Okay, so for not IDing yourself, that's what happens when you commit a violation. It doesn't matter. You committed a violation when you passed us. You didn't have your seatbelt on.
The passenger here was extremely uncooperative. When suspects refuse to do something as simple as identifying themselves, understandably, it makes the cops a little wary. The man continued claiming he was wearing his seatbelt the whole time, but it was just a matter of time before the cops lost their patience with him.
Oh hell.
All right, so at this point, man, listen, I'm gonna explain it to you. If you don't identify yourself, I'm gonna take you to jail for obstruction. I'm explaining to you what's about to happen. You just need to let me know. If you don't identify yourself, just give me a chance. It's just gonna result in a warning for no seatbelt. But as a passenger, you have to wear your seatbelt. I have my seatbelt on. That's not how this works, man. I'm already telling you. I saw you without your seatbelt on. You guys went right in front of me on MLK. Yeah, I understand. You don't have your seatbelt on.
Just tell him who you are so you get a warning. Oh, that's right. There's probably a reason why you don't want to tell him who you are.
Okay, so would you rather go to jail or not identify yourself?
All right, so do you have your ID on you? Okay, what's your name then?
The suspect said his name was Levi, but he wouldn't give the cops his last name. Thinking he might be using a fake name, he was warned by the officers that it was another offense to provide a false name, which could earn him an additional charge. But still, the suspect stuck to his story.
Lance, thank you.
What do you mean? Yeah, it's just for my safety. No, if you roll the window up, then I'll just open the door, ask you to step out.
Are you good?
How you guys can ask me for me?
What's up? So, since you committed a violation, a traffic violation, we're allowed to get your ID. Okay. No, it's all good, man. And listen, at the end of the day, it's most likely just going to be a warning for no seatbelt, man. We're not trying to hassle you guys. It's more just trying to spread awareness for safe driving, man. That's all it is. You be cool with us, we're cool with you guys. That's all.
In an attempt to identify
Jamie,
the
thank you.
suspect, they then asked the man for his social. But to no one's surprise, he said he'd forgotten it. But then the man apologized, telling the cops he was frustrated as he was going to be late to meet his Tinder date.
Like I said, usually it's here's my name.
You ain't gonna meet nobody. What the hell? What's your social? Oh, I forgot it.
All right. Everything's good to go. Give you a warning. You guys go about your day. You been pulled over before?
Lindsay, thank you.
You been in trouble with your business? You said you've been in trouble with your business? Oh, good for you. You got your phone right there. It don't work? Well, to be honest with you, whatever happens here tonight, for future reference, it's best to have some sort of ID on you.
But I was, like I said, I just got here. I'm
Some-
supposed to start brand new.
Get your social, like, just have something on you. Because this, like I said, would have been 10 times quicker had we...
As the man continued to deflect, more officers arrived on scene. Highly
Oh,
suspicious that he's hiding something, the officers asked him to step out of the vehicle. Although he reluctantly complied with their order, the man's demeanor changed, and he began to show signs of resistance.
Hey man, can you step out for a second?
Then his wallet falls out
Everything in that case.
with his ID. Oh, hell. The G, thank you, Linz, thank you.
Here's the phone. Safety car, man. Stop. Give me a light. Let go of that, man. Breathe me in. Stop.
Yes, you are. I'm watching it.
Bro, stop resisting.
Stop. Stop.
You can grab his hand, man. I'll say, just grab his hand. Right.
Just stop. You're being detained right now. For what?
Because they don't know who you are.
Stop.
And they have to figure out who to write a ticket to.
Explain in a minute.
You're gonna get resist.
Why am I being detained?
Dang it, thank you. The G,
Yo.
thank you.
What is going on?
Stop.
Hold on. Are you
Oh,
serious? What are you guys doing right now?
Bro,
You're resisting. You're literally resisting. It's on camera.
Resisting.
Stop fighting. It's on camera.
Why are you arresting me?
Stop.
You're being detained.
Stop.
For what?
Hands behind your back. Stop. I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't do it, we're gonna take you to the ground. You understand that?
The suspect here continued resisting, and eventually the cops had enough. Perhaps if the man had given his identity after being asked countless times, he would have already been on his Tinder date. Instead, he ended up face down in the dirt.
Face down in the ditch, it said. Man, you were crazy as hell. You could have, like you said, you could have been on your Tinder date with a warning.
What are you
Nancy,
oh,
hey,
oh,
hey.
oh, what the f? What the f? Dude, stop! Ow! Oh my god, what's going on? Ow!
What's going on is you're resisting.
What the f?
I go put your hand behind your back.
Why am I being arrested? Oh, what the f is happening? Stop! Ow! Stop it, please!
You need to.
Oh man, you sound crazy as hell. Oh, stop it, please.
Stop! Stop it! Please. You stop! What are you doing to me? Stop!
Man, it drives me nuts when people say, "Why are you doing this to me?" You did all of this to yourself.
Oh, stop it, please! Oh,
Man, that's embarrassing as hell.
stop it!
Put your right hand behind your back.
Stop!
Put your right hand.
Stop!
Oh my
Get out
god.
of your arm, I'm gonna punch you in your ribs! I'm gonna punch you in your ribs! Watch out, watch out.
Ooh, there you go.
Put your behind your back!
I'm bleeding!
Laying on his wrist.
I'm bleeding!
I'm bleeding. I want to go home. Yeah, I showed this to his Tinder date, right? Yeah. You dodged a bullet, lady, because this dude is not going to protect you at all. Under any circumstances, ever.
You stop, bro. We told you a million times. Stop it!
Stop laying on your hand, bro.
Stop it!
Dude's voice got like 7 octaves higher, too. In the car, he's like, I don't have an ID. I don't know what you're talking about. Now he's, oh, Sound like Mariah Carey.
I want to go home.
Man.
How embarrassing. It's not every day that you see a grown man crying out for his mommy over a seatbelt infraction. If he
He did. He said, I want my mom.
wanted the cops to stop, all he had to do was put his hands behind his back and stop resisting. Literally,
Ding, ding, ding.
the cops gave him every opportunity to comply, but he was too stubborn to see that there were better options available to him.
We gave him a million chances. Let me stand up. Let me stand up. I'm fighting, man.
Time for a standby.
Oh, you sound like the damn snake from the animated Robin Hood. Oh, oh. No, that wasn't the snake. That was the lion. The snake was hiss. This is the lion. Oh. Look at Hey, hey. Long time no see. How you doing?
I want to go home. He was pushing this at me.
Man, if you wanted to go home, you went about it the wrong way. Resisting arrest, not complying, not giving up, concealing your identity.
He punched the
Yeah.
it.
That's what happens when you don't listen.
Stop it.
That's the consequences of your actions. You don't listen, you resist arrest, you're gonna wind up getting punched in the ribs.
Oh, just give him your hand. See him punch the Give him your hand. Stop. Let me stand up.
Not till you give him your hand, bro. He's had a million chances.
What the going on?
You've had a million chances.
Stop it, please.
Give him your hand and we'll
Let me
stop.
stand up. My face is so bloody.
We will stop once you give him your hand.
Bloody.
Put your hand behind your back.
Ow! 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 Stop! Oh,
That's awesome,
stop
dude.
it! Stop fighting! Stop it! Stop fighting!
Man, this is crazy.
I'm not fighting! Yes, you are! No, no! Get off me! Get off me! Ow! Ow! Ow!
But fortunately for this man, no matter how loud he yelled, his mother wasn't coming to rescue him. After a long and unnecessary struggle, the cops eventually got the cuffs on him and he was loaded into a squad car. Once inside, he continued making a scene and crying out for help.
Dude, what the heck was that for, bro?
I was trying to talk to you guys.
You didn't have to, like, pull away and resist like that, man.
I was just not moving.
No, you weren't listening, man. And you were like,
You guys do that to me, man. I was
Right, Lance?
nowhere. I was just standing there arguing with you.
please just put your hands behind your back or you're gonna go to the ground. Dude, you
That's
got
what they said.
I was just kind of arguing with you, man. You didn't have to do all that. I wasn't gonna fight you. I wasn't fighting you.
Yeah, but all right, correct me if I'm wrong. Were you pulling away or not?
No, I was just not
All right.
moving.
Now-
I was just not moving.
But let's be honest here. You were pulling away, and dude, I'm not gonna lie, you're a strong dude.
I was not trying to fight anybody or nothing like that.
Yes,
man. I
but
was
you
just trying not to move because I was trying to get my point across.
Yeah, but you were resisting, man. And then if we're telling you, hey man, please put your hands behind your back, please. You're not doing it, dude. You're resisting officers, man.
That's when you just gotta put your hands behind your
can't
back.
do that. And it turned into this whole thing for, like, really, to be honest, no reason. It was your name is false, and I told you this. Don't lie to me about your name, man. It'll get figured out. And you did it anyway.
The man was later identified as Tyler. He was charged with cocaine possession,
Dear God, that escalated quickly.
providing false identification, and obstructing an officer without violence. The cops can never predict what they'll encounter on duty, and that's why they have to be on their toes at all times. Because even if a situation does seem straightforward, things could always take a drastic turn, going from 0 to 100 really fast.
And it clearly did. That is crazy. YouTube, I'm out of here for now. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll do some more tonight. Hit the like button and subscribe, though. Do it right now.